How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Player's Choice sale that runs through October 22nd. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $14.99, I Expect You to Die is a clever and immersive VR puzzle adventure that puts you in the role of an elite secret agent trying to survive high-stakes missions filled with deadly traps, secret gadgets, and a delightfully retro spy aesthetic inspired by classic espionage films. Each mission challenges your creativity and reflexes as you solve intricate puzzles using telekinesis, logic, and whatever tools you find, blending humor, tension, and ingenuity in equal measure. With its witty writing, polished voice acting, detailed environments, and escape room-style design, it delivers a consistently inventive, charming, and highly replayable experience that feels tailor-made for VR. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty round 1 out of 10, and about 2 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $19.99, Grand Theft Auto V is a massive open-world action epic that follows three unforgettable criminals, Franklin, Michael, and Trevor, as their chaotic lives collide in a satirical yet gritty take on modern America. Set in the sprawling city of Los Santos and its surrounding countryside, the game weaves together an explosive narrative full of betrayal, dark humor, and cinematic heists that push the limits of storytelling, player freedom, and pure creative expression throughout. Whether you're robbing banks, exploring a living world full of dynamic events, or causing mayhem with friends in GTA Online, the sheer scale, detail, and variety make it one of the most ambitious games ever made. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty round 4 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $16.49, Mortal Kombat 1 is a brutal, cinematic reimagining of the legendary fighting series, set in a universe reshaped by fire god Liu Kang to forge a thrilling, exciting new beginning for its iconic warriors. Every punch, kick, and fatal blow feels more impactful than ever thanks to the overhauled combat system, fluid animations, and jaw-dropping visuals that make each fight feel like a high-budget martial arts film brimming with style, brutality, and cinematic flair at every moment. With new cameo fighters, refined mechanics, an expansive story mode, and a roster full of fan favorites reimagined in bold, creative ways, it delivers both nostalgia and innovation in equal measure. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is a radical side-scrolling beat-em-up that reunites Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael as they battle Shredder, Krang, and the Foot Clan across iconic 1987-inspired TMNT locations. With full-color pixel art, fluid combat, and unique abilities for each turtle, you can tackle hordes of enemies solo or team up with friends in up to 6-player co-op, using combos, vehicles, and weapons to keep the action non-stop. From Manhattan streets to Dimension X, every stage is packed with nostalgic flair, outrageous humor, and explosive ninja action, blending timeless TMNT vibes with modern gameplay twists. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster is a dark, challenging RPG that plunges you into a Tokyo transformed by the conception, an apocalyptic event that pits gods, demons, and humanity against each other in a fight for survival. Explore a hauntingly remastered world of twisted dungeons, chaotic streets, and fearsome enemies, where every choice shapes alliances, fates, and the ultimate outcome. With updated 3D models, backgrounds, additional difficulty options, suspend save functionality, and fully voiced audio in Japanese or English, this punishing yet deeply rewarding experience blends strategic combat, demon negotiation, and morally complex storytelling. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $12.99, Thank Goodness You're Here is a quirky, comedic slapformer following a traveling salesman, exploring the eccentric northern English town of Barnsworth, taking on increasingly bizarre jobs while racing against time to reach a crucial, important meeting with the mayor. Tasks from cutting grass to traversing the astral plane unlock new areas and stranger antics, all brought to life with vibrant hand-drawn animation, fully voiced dialogue, and absurd, delightful humor. With a charming mix of side-scrolling action, top-down exploration, progressively tricky puzzles, and an oddly moving original soundtrack, it's a unique, heartwarming adventure steeped in Yorkshire folklore. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For 1979, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition is an action-packed first-person shooter that includes the full base game and the Zombies Chronicles expansion, offering one of the most ambitious, adrenaline-fueled Call of Duty experiences yet. Play through campaign, multiplayer, or the signature Zombies mode, where you face waves of undead across 8 fully remastered classic maps from previous Black Ops titles, all upgraded in HD for modern gameplay. With intense combat, high-octane multiplayer, and strategic cooperative zombie survival, this edition blends nostalgia with modern mechanics for a thrilling, endlessly replayable shooter experience. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Dead Island 2 is a stylish, over-the-top first-person action RPG that plunges you into a zombie-infested Los Angeles, blending horror, dark humor, and pulp adventure in a vibrant, gore-soaked, fully realized world. Explore iconic LA locations from Beverly Hills to Venice Beach, battle hordes of mutated zombies with brutal melee combat, firepower, and tactical abilities, and customize one of 6 unique characters to become the ultimate zombie slayer. With cinematic co-op for up to 3 players, an advanced dismemberment system, thrilling quests, twisted storytelling, and a deeply replayable story, it delivers chaotic, intense, and bloody fun across a massive, living city. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For 1979, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a high-octane first-person shooter that skips the traditional single-player campaign in favor of multiplayer, cooperative zombies, and the new Blackout Battle Royale mode, offering an intense, action-packed, fast-paced, and varied experience. Dive into Specialist HQ to explore the backstories of iconic characters, master multiplayer with no automatic health regeneration, predictive recoil, and refined ballistics, or team up with friends to survive hordes of zombies across 4 maps. With fast-paced action, strategic combat, and massive player-versus-player battles, it delivers one of the most competitive and replayable Call of Duty entries. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $17.99, Lords of the Fallen version 2.0 is a challenging, dark fantasy action RPG that plunges you into a vast, interconnected world of the living and dead, filled with secrets, treasures, and relentless, formidable foes. Master punishing combat with hundreds of weapons or arcane magic, explore an overhauled world with improved movement and controls, and experience shared progression online co-op, including the free Friends Pass to bring friends along even if they don't own the game. With revamped visuals, weapon sounds, and over 50 post-launch updates, this definitive version blends intense combat, deep customization, and expansive exploration into a modernized RPG experience. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For 1979, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a gripping first-person shooter that plunges players into the tense geopolitical battles of the early 1980s Cold War, blending historical intrigue, espionage, and intense, high-stakes action. Experience a single-player campaign filled with twists, betrayals, covert operations, and encounters with historical figures as you fight through iconic locations from East Berlin to Vietnam, Turkey, and Soviet KGB headquarters. With fast-paced combat, cinematic storytelling, expansive missions, and immersive environments, it delivers a thrilling, action-packed Cold War experience that tests both strategy, reflexes, and decision-making under pressure. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $13.74, Anno Mutationem is a striking cyberpunk action-adventure RPG that plunges you into a neon-drenched, visually stunning, sprawling metropolis, where 2D platforming and 3D exploration seamlessly collide, putting you in control of Anne, a highly skilled lone wolf on a personal mission. Explore sprawling cities and underground structures, confront sinister megacorporations, bizarre creatures, and mysterious fringe groups, while uncovering a dark, twisting story alongside your hacker sidekick, INA. Collect, craft, and upgrade weapons, stats, and gear using modular chips, and revisit areas to unlock hidden events, secrets, and challenges in a dynamic, immersive world. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Destroy All Humans, the 2020 remake, is a hilarious and chaotic action-adventure that lets you step into the shoes of Crypto-137, an evil alien on a mission to terrorize 1950s Earth. Harvest DNA, unleash devastating psychic powers, and wield an arsenal of alien weaponry to bring down the US government, while reducing cities to rubble with your flying saucer. Experience outrageous missions, absurd humor, over-the-top alien abilities, cinematic destruction, and crazy interactive environments, all faithfully recreated in this fully modernized, visually stunning, action-packed remake of the cult classic, delivering non-stop chaos, satire, and intergalactic mayhem. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Actraiser Renaissance is a remastered revival of the 90s classic, blending 2D platforming with city building, putting you in the role of the Lord of Light to battle evil and guide humanity across sprawling, beautifully realized, vibrant, dangerous, and constantly evolving lands. Conquer action-packed realm acts with new magic, dodges, and dynamic combat, then cultivate and protect settlements using miracles, lightning, and arrows. Featuring stunning HD graphics, an expanded story, new bosses, and a fully remastered soundtrack by legendary composer Yuzo Koshiro with 15 new tracks, it delivers a nostalgic, fresh experience of creation, destruction, and strategy. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played GTA 5 and Destroy All Humans, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun, though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.